So on July 28th, we were formally requested to investigate the possibility of inappropriate material being on Superintendent Ryan Walters' issued television. So on that day, the investigators turned on the TV, and already up was Samsung Movie Hub Action. That was the channel that the TV was already on when they turned it on. So on July 29th, we interviewed Superintendent Ryan Walters. During this interview, Walters stated that typically when he comes in, the television is on Fox News, denying that there was anything inappropriate on his screen, so saying that there was nothing inappropriate that was on his television. After that, we reached out to Samsung first to confirm what was actually playing, but we interviewed Ms. Carson about what she observed also on July 29th. And she stated there were inappropriate images showing full frontal nudity that she observed and that it offended her. On July 30th, we interviewed Ryan Dethridge about what he observed. He also observed full frontal nudity. Both of them said it looked like the image was from the 70s. On July 31st, we interviewed all the parties that were in the room. So everybody who was in the room that had access to seeing the TV, we interviewed them as well. Based on the TV's location in the room, the way it was situated, these people said that they did not see anything just based on the position of the TV. On August 5th, Dethridge and Carson were interviewed a second time. We wanted to get in front of them and show them the images that our investigators had already come across. So our investigators already came across a movie that fit all of the variables and things that they provided to our investigators through the investigation, through the process of their interview. They had still shots, still photos from this movie, and they showed it to them. They said, "Hey, is this what you saw?" And they said that the images that were shown to them by our investigators were consistent with what they saw on Ryan Walters' TV that day. OSBI reached out for a second time to Samsung to obtain programming information. Now, this is what I told the media when we were talking to them throughout this process. It is important that you get hard, concrete evidence, things in black and white, because this isn't going to be litigated in the court of public opinion. This is going to be defended and have to be, prosecuted potentially in the court, a courtroom, a court of law. And so we need to make sure that our investigation can stand up to the scrutiny that it will face in that particular situation. So that's why they're extremely thorough. They want to make sure they get everything from Samsung, everything from any organization, any agency, anybody involved in this investigation. Make sure we copy, get all of that information down